we are back. So, we're gonna see if we can't get these last 3 dungeons done now that we are level 45. And, hopefully, we can be done, finally, with the race to get the light unlocked for the guild. I think that would be fun. Because then I gotta figure out what the next thing to do is. Maybe get this guy to 50. Put on a proper gear set. And then go and do some PvP stuff. That would definitely be cool. Should probably do that on my main character though. Just because my main character can craft really, really good. Maybe I'll do that. Switch over to my main. But first we need to get assistance doing these last 3 dungeons. So if anyone is up for running 3 dungeons, Unhallowed Grave, Stone Garden, and Ice Reach, definitely let me out. Or let me know. If not here in a few minutes, then I'm gonna go ahead and start up the specific queue and see how that turns out. Hopefully well, but we shall see.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
This is not good. Really, just not good.
Okay, so I'm not seeing any responses to the call for assistance, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the random public queue, everyone. So let's see how that works out. Well, not random public queue, but the specific dungeon queue. Alright, so we did Castle Thorn yesterday. Today we are gonna try Ice Reach, because it's the first one we reach. Watch, the queue like pops right when the loading screen started, And then right when it unloads. Oh no, we got lucky that time. I was gonna say right when it finishes loading, like I'll have like
How would this one know
3,
a spinner
2,
apart
1,
from other bossmen?
failed the queue.
Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves
Alright,
apart.
You do not want to cross me.
let's make sure we're going the right direction. Yep, are going the correct direction. Upstairs. Here we go. Right. See if we can't find this fighter guild, mages guild, while we're waiting here. Hey Rebel, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So how are you doing, Rebel? Anything new or exciting? I feel like there should be a quest. I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm not muted. Okay. Relaxing currently, LOL. Watching some Andy Griffin. That's pretty awesome. My wife was actually telling me, I don't know if you've heard of the show or not. I assume you have, because I think everybody has. Sons of Anarchy. My wife was telling me that Kurt Sutter actually designed the town of Charming. A lot of the Charming stuff was inspired by Mayberry, where Andy Griffin stuff took place. So I thought that was really, really cool to learn. So am I in the wrong place? Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. There we go.
I don't have time for the.
You should join up. Our new guildmaster isn't our go. Good question. Then let me.
Oh, hello. I always have to.
I like the version of House of the Rising Sun from that show. Yeah, I liked a lot of that music that they did for that show. It was very well done. Man, it is sure taking a while to get queued for this dungeon. Alright, where is this dude? It's out this way, okay. Okay, so let's try it this way. Still liking the Necro? So far, yes. Obviously I had to alter what he should be built like to level up, but yes, I am. That's the wrong one. That's why. Why do I not have the freaking guild stuff? Oh well. Let's just go see about the Mages Guild. Let's go get that one too. Man, I wish this dungeon would pop already. Run.
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Who's Sarah? I didn't see a Sarah anywhere.
Welcome to the... Oh, wise.
Woo. I was queued earlier for some dungeons to farm gear for my Templar tank. Never could get in. LOL. Yeah, see, I gotta do 3 specific dungeons. I've gotta do Unhallowed Grave, Stone Garden, and Ice Reach. Ice Reach is what I'm currently queued for. But those are the last 3 things I gotta do to unlock the green light that I would like to get for the middle room on the werewolf statue. The Hisrin. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I wish you could queue for multiple specific dungeons, because then I just queue for all 3. Yeah, I have it at my primary. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to put that on the tip of the spear of my statue.
Have you heard about the madness in South Point? My cub sister said she saw people building houses out of mud crabs.
And how would that work exactly? They'd skitter away. Don't believe everything you hear.
Doubt if you will. My sister does not lie. I might go there to see for myself.
See, if it wasn't for the fact this isn't a complete build yet, because he's not 50 and he's not wearing a gear, like a proper gear set, I could probably get the pop faster if I queued as a tank. Like I'm supposed to be. I just didn't, what do you call it? I didn't properly, I'm not properly strong enough in order to get away with fake tanking in one of these dungeons. Like the last dungeon that I had to do, Castle Thorn, the whole team wiped. I think it was like on the first or the second boss. Yeah, like that one was rough, man. So that's why I'm like, man, if I was just proper spec one way or the other, I could probably get into it super fast. I don't understand what DD means. Direct damage? Alright. Yeah, because like my gear isn't level 45 gear. I want to say it's like 24, I think is the level that my gear is. I do need to go get a wireless keyboard, so I can just do that so much faster. Oh, I just realized it was Mad King that wrote that direct damage thing. Because your guys' so Rebel and King, your guys' names pop up as the same color on my screen here. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think anything of it. I was just like, okay, it's the same person. I didn't realize it was two people. So, hey Mad King, how are you doing? And thank you for stopping in, man.
But some walker was there to crush them back down with lightning, walls of water.
I just realized I have the Xbox app here on my computer. I can type faster that way.
Think about what would have happened otherwise.
good. Finally. Wee.
Shoresbo. It's Kurt. The witches push the north.
All right, in we go. Once more onto the breach. Doing good. I realized I only have 7 more regions to complete before I've done all the story quests. Is that all the story quests for main storylines, or all the story quests to include like the side quests? Main storylines. Okay. Hey, look, I finally got to catch up to a fight. Ooh, I should have been paying attention to my own health.
More intruders? Marvelous! My sweet boy. Smash them for mother, won't you?
Mother want you dead. Have to please, Mother.
.2 mil health. Like, my gosh.
No, you die.
With level 24 gear, like, this is gonna take a hot minute.
Ghosts of Oblivion! Come forth!
And this is, what, the first boss we've run into? So there's still at least, what, 2 more? Two, maybe 3 more? At minimum? 3 more minimum, I believe.
Die, little rat.
Come, fools! Feel winter's bite! Frozen gaze, take shape!
Ooh, that took a big concentration. Alright, so, King, what are you gonna be chasing after you get the main storylines complete? Are you gonna go back through and do the side quests too? Or are you gonna do, like, focus on, like, doing all the delves or all the dungeons or maybe all the sky shards? Or are you gonna focus on something entirely different? I don't even know what direction I'm supposed to be running. I'm supposed to be running that way. Target is out of range. Look at that. I am directly on top. There we go. Guess I just had to go in first person. That was weird. New backpack. Always search backpacks. Chest. Probably gonna go focus on learning my 50 styles for Grand Master Crafter achievement. I'm at 19 out of 50. Wow. I don't have no idea on how to even check that. I hope I'm going the right way. I am, okay. Back.
A fair woman! She's here! She's...
Orky, take you, witch scum. You there. Kind's breath. It's good to see a friendly face.
I heard her. She's this way.
Damn it. We can't talk here. Keep moving. I'll find you. Go!
I think that was Lyris. Certainly what that was weird. But that was certainly who it sounded like. I don't know what was with that black screen.
I knew this ritual would bring trouble. You will never leave this island.
No. There we go.
Wake, children, wake! Skelga? Skelga!
Will.
Burn you to cinders for this!
Will you? I'm not entirely convinced.
She's... Skelga?
Shore's bones. There's no end to these hag-born bastards. I'm glad to see you in one
Hey,
piece.
buddy, how's it
Our initial
going?
assault,
Thanks for
didn't go
stopping in.
well. I saved who I could, but these witches are dug in like horvors.
This island will be your grave!
Corvors. I don't think I've ever heard that term. Or if I did, I'm unfamiliar with it.
Filthy. Wait, here we are. A medallion of some kind.
Looks like we went this way and avoided all the bad guys.
You go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Ooh. That's why we're avoiding bad guys. Because they just run at you and explode.
Circle around.
Holy crap. Or, shoot, sorry. I totally forgot to put my food on. Where did I put that? Damn.
Greasy interlopers! Filth! Slime! Kill them all!
Good, and you? I'm doing pretty good so far. And there we go. Yeah. I don't know if I'm completely back or not. I may do a short broadcast tonight, but tomorrow, provided everything keeps going the way it's going, I should be back to my normal nightly schedule. So, that'll be exciting. Ooh, I pushed the wrong button. No. I pushed the wrong button. That is my bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
The dead heed my call.
Damn. Gangsta.
Filthy, disgusting interlopers. You think summoning is all I can do?
Why not come down and show us, hag?
Ooh, fighting words.
Cowardly witch. We've got them on the back foot. Let's keep the pressure on. Come on.
Send our swords to Harsin.
Woo. Let's get everybody rounded up, shall we? Woo. Man, these DLC dungeons certainly feel like they're significantly longer. I'm sure that that's because they are, but like when you notice the length of a dungeon, I'm just like, maybe you made it a tad too long, or maybe you made it a tad too difficult. Like, I feel like dungeons should be one of those, like, you do it for not quite as long as these ones are, but long enough to where, like, you feel accomplished at the end, but not long enough to, like, man, how much longer is this? Because, like, it's cool to feel accomplished. But when it feels like it's a slog fest, just slogging along, you know, like molasses in wintertime, then it's just like, that's almost not enjoyable towards the end. You're like, man, this is almost not worth it.
Stay down, witch scum! Come on, we're getting close to the ritual, I know it.
I feel like we're there.
So simple, is it? Arise and fight on, champion.
For the coven.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like these AoEs, these big ones like that. Like in, what was it? The last one was the tornadoes. I feel like those types and these big lightning bolts that come down. Like if you can get right on top of the enemy and they pull that off, I feel like that should hurt them too. Like that would be a cool little like detail effect that you could do. Like you could genuinely incorporate that into boss tactics or dungeon mechanics, right? Like, oh, this boss is a super powerful AoE, but they also got like a ridiculous amount of health, but if you can hit them with their own AoE, it'll take a good chunk of it down. And having the defenses true and battlegrounds on their damage is really good, but frequently get one shot from Necro and Warden. Wow, that's rough. Maybe you should link up with Vic in our guild here. Give me a moment to finish this out and get a good pause point. Maybe when I finish this dungeon, remind me if I forget, and I will pull him up so you can see who it is. But he's our PvP officer, and like he's also a 3-time Emperor. He plays Daggerfall Covenant specifically, but he'll definitely be able to help you out with refining your build to be able to accomplish what you want. And obviously he's got the credentials as a 3-time Emperor, so.
You have no idea what kind of forces you are meddling with.
Think you can lock me out? I'll knock that pretty
The catch would probably be that we could also take damage from our own AoE spells. That's true. That would be the catch, probably to keep it balanced, quote unquote.
Damn it. Reinforcements. I'll hold up the Reachman as long as I can. You kill those witches.
You'll disturb the ritual. It must be perfect. Isn't that right, Mother?
It is, dear one. Our patron's terms were fair, Hitty. If we wish to reap the reward, we must deliver what he desires.
Woo! Look at that. So that's 3 bosses, right? Yeah, 3 bosses so far. So this makes boss number 4.
Pity you had to come all this way, all
1.2 mil.
Come, sisters, let us put an end to their sad tale.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5
Cool down our
at 1.2 mil. for a partial build, because obviously I can't do a full build before I hit 50. And the level of the gear is only level 24. I think I'm doing pretty solid for the level of dungeons that these are. I mean, I can keep myself alive pretty good. I got decent defense. Yeah, I'm a little bit slower on the killing, but like the trade-off is totally worth it, you know? See why this is taking so long? It's because they are doing a they only take certain damage points. There they are. Well, did he specify your button loadout and your ability and CP point placement when he suggested the set? Because I'm sure that plays a huge factor. No, that's it. Bam.
All dead. Damn. I scattered their wicker-clad lackeys, but I really wanted to crack at those hags. Oh,
My defense
I heard them prattling
could
on
be
about
better
some
if I had Crushing Wall staff,
partner of some kind.
but it's from Maelstrom Arena. Well, that's what I did.
Here.
I did the Maelstrom Arena on my main, and that's how I got.
Just a part.
All right. So how much trouble are
This
you
might
in?
just
Hold
be the
on.
beginning of something.
They're still talking. On my main, I got the Maelstrom bow, and I think I did it on my first try too. That was pretty
Magical
lucky.
Plot with a mysterious and powerful ally. Huh. Looks like this axe has a few more necks to cleave. Well, I'm gonna make my way back to Windhelm. If these hags and their sisters on the mainland really intend to make a play for Skyrim, the Skald King needs to know. As for you, I'd say get in out of the cold. And take this. You earned it. I wish I could say I was excited to go home.
All right.
More witches.
Woo! We did it. Okay. So let's leave the area. Clean up inventory. Get caught up in chat. And then we'll queue for the next dungeon. Because we've got 2 more left that I have to get done. They are Unhallowed Grave and Stone Garden. And then once those 2 are done, poison plant issue.
And a good thing too. This
Hold on.
one does not like to think about what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, stop talking. Stop talking. Poison plant. Okay. So the thing that I learned on that one was as soon as you see the plants start exploding on their own, when you see them exploding on their own, you immediately need to stop doing whatever it is you're doing, stop focusing on staying away from the plants, focused on the mages that appear on those platforms, that are causing that explosions, and just do everything you can to kill them as fast as possible. And then, see, the one that I always get stuck on is the water one with the 4 ice platforms. That's the one that always gets me. But the poison one, yeah, no, that's the biggest thing. And then, actually, you know what? Tell you what, here's something. Let me switch tunes real quick. And I think I got something for you that might help. I had to make some slight changes to the armor when we changed over to a Khajiit. Had to change the helmet out. It didn't look right. Let's see, we got merchant achievement, which I don't think is gonna have what I want. I think what we need is gonna be outside. I mean, that's a pretty awesome looking throne. At least I think so. And I'm thinking about using these. Maybe. We'll have to see. Because I'm not seeing a whole big difference between the two. Yeah, those aren't what I was looking for, but we'll have to go see. Because the guy I'm looking for is actually, I think he's out here when he spawns, which is the luxury item vendor. Alright, so he's not here. Let's see, do I have any of the things on me that I wanted to send? Yes, that's it. And it's called Bewitched Sugar Skulls. So let me go make some of these, and I'll send you some. I don't know how many I can make, but I will definitely make some and send to him, and use this as your buff for your food when you go in. The Columbine, that's what's eating this up. Mr. Rytek, I'm back. How you been? Pretty good. Just taking care of some family things. How are you doing? And thanks for stopping in the broadcast. Definitely appreciate it. There you go, buddy. That should help you with the running I'm gonna blank here on what I'm supposed to be saying, huh? Because that's
Well,
always how that
I
works.
guess I'm stuck.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool too. Oh, do an archway over the top and attach that bad boy. That's an idea for our food provisioning. Yeah, I know what I want to do. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Buddy, thanks. I will need to buy that recipe. I think if it's used in Maelstrom Arena and PvP. You can if you want. I enjoy using it. It's what I use. Vic actually is the one who gave it to me and turned me on to using it. So, of course, you have to get your provisioning maxed out in order to truly get the all the ingredients without having to pay for them constantly. But if you can do that, then yeah, it's totally worth it. And when I say your provisioning's maxed, I'm talking the hireling and the provisioning. You gotta get that particular skill maxed out. Vic told me to use that in PvP. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful, super well balanced meal. And again, it depends on your set. That's really what it's coming down to. Because there was a set that they were talking about over in Man Bear Nugs broadcast this morning. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but what it does is it specifically specifies that while you have drink effects going on, you get like 2,000 more magicka and like 100 something magicka recovery. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But again, you needed the I'm gonna blank on what I wanted to say to you guys. You need the specific Sorry, I'm having a TBI moment. The specific ingredient. That's what I was trying to say. The specific ingredient. So yeah. Hireling is maxed, and I have two stage retrainers. My buff is the last thing I need. Vic told me. NMA and Spitter Sorga sets for PvP sets. Okay. Well, yeah, I would trust his advice given, you know, his vast experience with doing the PvP content. He's certainly the expert, you know. So definitely something to trust and keep in mind. All right, so we've checked in here. What is this? Ooh. Champion point. Champion point. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah, I got you what you needed, so we can switch back over, right? Yes, we can. Ooh. I'm bored. I have no one to play Black Desert with. Well, that's because it is an awful game. No, I'm kidding. It's not an awful game. It's just not a very user-friendly game, in my personal experience. They don't explain the guilds. They don't explain the purchasing, like the mines, the resource locations. They don't explain any of that. They don't explain the housing thing very well. There's a lot to that game that they just don't tell you. They expect you to figure out and learn or know on your own. It's just like that. It's not realistic. And then another thing that I found, and this is all from my own first-hand experience, by the way. This isn't something I read or heard about or watched on someone else's broadcast. This is from my own first-hand experience, because I've tried to play that game twice. And I've got a couple max-level characters on there. But, so I did give them a legitimate try. But the issue is like, when you get to the end game content, and you're like, well, shit, I need to do certain things, then it becomes well, nobody wants to help you. Everyone's too busy doing their own thing. You know, if someone happens to be in the same region, like, cool, they might try to help kill a few things. But for the most part, they're just gonna, you know, ignore you and do their own thing and not care about anybody else's requests. You know, it's like, that's not cool. Because there are certain things at the end that, like, you genuinely need a group. But, you know, again, my own first-hand experiences. I also went in not knowing anybody to play with. That was another big thing, was the community wasn't as welcoming. Like, on here, the community is amazing as far as, like, welcoming new players. That's another big thing for me. And then, ooh, I should probably back up and figure out where I'm going, because there it is. Well, yeah, sorry. But yeah, so, and like another MMO, like Fallout 76, that is it's a 50-50 community. Like, sometimes you're gonna have the jerks that just run around and try to kill you and mess up your gear and or steal your stuff because they're probably some little 12 to 15-year-old thinking he's cool on the internet, you know, because he can be a bully. Or you have the other community that's like, no. We see somebody in need, we're gonna go and immediately stop and help them out because we know how difficult and challenging this game is. So, I mean, there's various things like that. But Neverwinter, that's another good one. Neverwinter, people will absolutely help you out. But again, Black Desert, oh my gosh, that is the most unfriendly, unsociable group of online game players that I have ever had to deal with. I gave up on ESO even asking no one to play with.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Shehiradaro has thrown good This answers to... Well, sir... That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Then that is
We're burning these books.
Master, no! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
Woo!
You've done it. The tomes are gone, I'm certain. But no one else.
Set likes a quick study.
Okay, so we got that. So let's put the opportunity out there for everybody again. All right, I need to run 2 more dungeons that are going to be super long. We've got Unhallowed Grave. Unhallowed. Grave. And Stone Garden. I know, this is so painful to watch. And if I had the ability to type on my Xbox app on the computer instead of having to do it on the TV controller, I absolutely would. Eventually I will get a wireless keyboard. There we go. So, if anybody wants to run those 2 dungeons, which is again Unhallowed Grave and Stone Garden, let me know. Give it a few minutes for everyone to get the opportunity to read it there. And then we're going to go ahead and queue up. That should be fun. Wow, those actually seem pretty good. Alright. Let's go pick up this quest here. Is this this is probably the tree one, right? Hmm. 25, 14, 20, so 50, 28? 50, 29. I guess we're gonna have to go with this one. Done with Maelstrom, nothing. Arena, nothing work. Yeah, it can definitely be very difficult. I know I died quite a bit. I almost gave up on it too, but I pushed through it, and well, I finally got through it, and I got my bow. It took me I think it was like an hour and 26 minutes or something like that to complete it the first time. I'll just die randomly from absolutely nothing. No poison active, and nothing is attacking me. Is it when you're infected and you're supposed to go to the pools to cleanse? Is that maybe what's killing you? Am I not going the right way? I am going the absolute wrong way. But, like, it's telling me the main quest line is right there. Alright, let's go over here and take care of this. They got my statues.
May this one be of service.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
Can I help you?
Kenarthi's
No.
Roost and the Dominion.
Neither one
Together,
of them
we'll achieve
have statues for sale. Which is exactly what we need. Did anybody respond? No, nobody responded. Oh my gosh, it's a dog. Now, let's go sell this stuff, and then I guess we'll head out.
When?
Ha, of course you don't remember. You were on your 6th flagon of plum brandy.
Now, you're...
6? That seems low.
Ooh, that's kind of cool looking.
Good double. You're lucky to be alive.
I forgot. They mix brews with moon sugar here.
Yes, and in most Khajiit ports. Now, let's think of a way out of this mess, shall we?
Alright. And the bank, which I don't remember where that one's at. Dead center, where the quest is. Of course it is. Run! Here we go. Phew. And I had forgot to use the sigil assist to clear. Like nothing was even there. Mr. Rytek, you never asked for any precise help. Man, where is this? There the banker is.
This one thinks you have come to make a deposit, yes?
Yes, you are very intelligent, good sir. Deposit all these recipes for the guild and this companion equipment. I think that's it, right? Yep, that's it. And then we go about our business. And seeing as nobody has answered, then we're gonna go ahead and queue for this next dungeon. Let's see which one comes up first in the order. So we're looking for Unhallowed Grave or Stone Garden. I'm thinking Stone Garden's gonna come up first. So I think these are alphabetical at this point. Yep. All right. We'll be cued.
2 moons smiled on us and danced us across Jakajay. And now, once we are wed...
Once Mother approves, you mean?
Of course, love. How could Jan forget? But once we are
Do
together...
not worry. It is
bring
safely
our dance
gauged.
to the world, yes?
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
And those who don't wish to join will be manipulated with puppet leaders and forced under our command with them unknowingly. What is it that the saying used to be in Rome? When the empire falls, it won't fall to the sounds of shouts and angers, it'll fall to the sound of applause. That's alright, look, it's another freaking bot.
Nice hole.
I really do wish they would do more of the Fallout style of the resourcing.
Over here.
Simply because it prevents
Coming.
bots being effective.
There's no change, Auntie. The sickness is spreading.
I hear your pain, old one. I'm doing what I can. Windcatcher, I can feel this. When the wind goddess, the spirit is old.
Alright. Down we go. Safely, hopefully. We shall see. We shall see. We did it okay. We didn't hurt ourselves too badly. I don't see the dude I'm supposed to talk to. Maybe he'll be inside, yeah? Well, let's go get this sky shard first. Woo! Okay, here we go. Here we go. There he is.
If they'd
He wants us to get these bugs. Gonna kill them. Or Nixes, I believe is. Yeah. Oh boys.
Get back, you fetcher!
Oh, alright. One more. And then 2 more. I think it's 3. I think there's 3 more total. Ooh, look at that ingredient. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was going for it. I was like, alright, I'll back off. So just got that, metal material, the mineral resource. I hope this person knows, like, they don't need to stand right next to the spirit if the enemies are already dead. You just make sure you put them down. And keep an eye out if they respawn. Woo! That should be the last one. Alright. Now should just be talking to them and then calling it good. And I believe it's we can make them like stay there to act as guardians for the tree.
Praise Ifrei. The miasma has cleared. Yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree. The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
That's fair. And I do like that idea. The new things or unknown things, you know, they can cause a person to fear until they understand, or a being to fear. Whether that's an animal or a humanoid. That's so true, because if you think about it, like things that most people fear, it has to do with changing their routine, changing what their norm.
What a sight! Oh, I can't wait to write home about this.
So, what I've been doing, just so you guys know, because I think it's pretty cool personally, what I've been doing is I've been labeling each one of the ESO recording episodes. Hold on. These people are loud in my ear.
Watch your step, Groundwalker.
Excuse me? What did you just call
As
me?
part of the Dominion, you will gain security.
Alright, let's step away from these folks. Okay, so... Man, I am having some serious traumatic brain issue things with my memory of what I was talking about. Oh well. We shall just wait. I am cute, I am cute. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying, so... I am
This one
off.
has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward. Without Mistral's support, The Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The High Elves, Razumdar is just a...
Woo. I actually really dig Rosendar. He's pretty cool. I'm kind of bummed that the quest line that we had to do to get this green light unlocked exposed Rosendar as being part of the Queen's eyes,
Marvel at its slavering maw.
before I was actually properly introduced and did the run through with him.
For security, for unity, be.
No, I know what that quest is. So let's just go do the main quest here.
In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maomer?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You know, it'd almost be cool and super unique, in my opinion, if, like, for example, like the Sea Elves, you could make a Sea Elf race, almost like add them as a DLC race, an actual like full-on purchase like Blackwood and High Isle type DLC, where it adds a new feature to the game as well, where almost like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like those styles of ship warfare, if they would allow you to have that camera and control style, combat style, as a new like feature in the game, and it was that race specific. You know, it's like one of their skill lines. I think that would be wicked cool. Heck, you can even make it as well the other major races for that region, almost like a PvP area, right? Like Cyrodiil, but do it for the naval coasts, so you could play for your navy's faction as a group of mercenary sea elves. Like, that would be wicked cool. And make them just like the Imperials, where they can be in any race, any faction.
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna hold on 1 second, and we're gonna go get a quick beverage. It'll be like 2 minutes, if that, and then we will continue waiting the 35 million hours it's gonna take for the next dungeon queue. That should be exciting, right? we are back. Seems like I'm not gonna get my crushing wall weapon soon. It only drops from veteran Maelstrom Arena. Wow, yeah, no, that's insane. I don't know much about what does drop in there. But yeah, I know that I've not done any veteran things. I need to. But yeah, no, I have not been that brave yet.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kanathe's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral? Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Kanathe's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
I'm too squishy for veteran Maelstrom. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the same way and not have enough damage output either on my main character. I think that's gonna be a major issue I'm gonna run into on my main.
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani? Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
That's a pretty cool looking fur scheme. I may have to do that on my sorcerer. That looks pretty cool.
And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathe's roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow high elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
So these dudes, the sea elves, you know, they really actually do look like, to me, snow elves. That's what I think. I think maybe these are, because like, take the Falmer, for example. The Falmer all went underground and they were originally snow elves. So what if these were snow elves from a different part of the world than Skyrim? Because Skyrim is where they had the snow elves issue. What if this was like a different region of Tamriel, where these dudes, instead of going underground with the dwarves, they went out to sea and started and became the sea elves, but because of how ancient the issue was with them, that people forget their origin. Sorry, I'm tying my boots here. All right. Yeah, what if that was how they became to be? Because they look really similar.
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price. We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly. I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanafi's Roost to be one of conquest.
Thank you.
I understand.
Sticking around, definitely appreciate it.
Prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty. It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose. As Sylvanar, seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all. A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood. She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Alright, so let's go then. So it sounds like they're like the official leaders. Those two are the official leaders of the Bosmer. And the High Elves, they got the Queen. And then the Khajiit have the main and the Queen that we end up helping reclaim the throne.
Marvel at its slavery.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
It's awesome how he has these specific numbers.
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you. The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
Alright. There is no hint on it. So hopefully we get some information when we actually get in there. If I remember correctly, because I've done this mission in the very first... Okay. There we go. Sorry, I just remembered what I was trying to say earlier. The beginning title for this is Legion Broadcasting Episode 44, because I've actually been uploading all of these. For those of you who didn't know, I've been uploading all of these to the to the YouTube archive, and I've been keeping track of which episode number we're on. And this is episode 44 since I've started broadcasting, so I've only broadcast 44 times
I miss roasting
of
pupil scribs over
Elder
a fire.
Scrolls.
So
But yeah,
sweet,
and when we actually have
alright.
official numbers, it's pretty cool.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into.
Ambassador Ulondil isn't. Off. Are you lost? Ambassador Ulondil's quarters aren't open for none of your business. Ambassador?
That's what I've been wondering. He spices his...
Man, I don't remember where the moon sugar went. Oh well.
Are you lost? What? She wants to meet me. Now? Out of my way.
Did you run your 2 dungeons? No, I did not. Not yet. I'm currently on If You Need an Extra Body. I do. Honestly, I don't know that I can do it right now. I have a lot of real world things going on, and it's throwing things off a lot for me. So, tonight was gonna be a shorter run, so I don't even know that I'll be able to get through another full dungeon. I think I might have to do it tomorrow. Hopefully I can readjust everything tomorrow and get more on track. Which would be nice. Very nice, very nice. I think I may just do some missions here. I think okay, we're gonna finish this mission out here. Yeah, we're gonna finish this mission out here and
The
see how we're
spring in
feeling.
your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter
Tomorrow, I think I might be able to do
learn to notice it in others.
the dungeons. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next. The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumar side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulondil, though that would be funny.
All good. If I'm on, more than happy to help. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just... Today's not a good TBI day. because of everything going on. Like it sometimes takes a little bit to readjust correctly, which is fun,
Let's cut our losses
right?
and make for the mainland.
Wait a second, where's the green lady? Don't we have to talk to her first?
This one does not like
The Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
Woo! Okay. I guess the Sylvanar's not resting. I guess Sylvanar's dead. This is all stealing. Is there anything worse stealing though? No. Of course not. Okay. At least we got a free read out of it, right?
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me! Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Yeah, I gotta get out of this queue. I can't do that for the moment. Alright, let's follow the marker, follow the marker. Didn't we need a... Oh no, we're still
Come
good.
now, friends. Have you seen Juraira's latest shipment? Don't push, don't shove. She's got enough for everyone.
My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces by just such a pack.
Alright. I kind of like the snow tiger look.
Not again.
I really do.
Please.
Goes with my snow leopard
I understand
look.
what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty. Did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Woo!
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you. On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vicereeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Alright, let's take a gander here. Alright, we're all caught up. Let's go take care of these little investigations.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
The Tempest. Wasn't that what released initially and caused the Dominion ships to all shipwreck? Was the Tempest that the sea serpents were they had summoned and controlled?
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Daedra Hearts. There's a lot of Daedra Hearts. Oh, and there's the sulfur. Yeah. Definitely sold it.
I am quite busy, can't you see?
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
Well, it's only 66 gold. We can spare that.
Well, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keel-haul you myself.
Woo! Alright, in we go. If I remember correctly, I remember it's downstairs. Groundwalker. Okay, these dudes I can see calling me Groundwalker because I'm on the ground instead of at sea, so I can definitely understand. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is.
Don't cause trouble. Another one?
You're the one who stopped the Maumur offensive. Divines bless you.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned? The Maumur planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no. This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what we found. We must move like Khenarthi herself is at our backs.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, And one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found? No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart. You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
I believe it leads to the sea elf embassy where we took the treaty from.
Can you not feel the hatred that burns within its belly? Bars barely contain its hunger.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
No. Interesting. Never mind, I cleared the first floor of Veteran Maelstrom, but floor 2 with spinning traps is something that might need to make a stam source to be able to clear on the Vet Maelstrom.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me. I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders.
Bringing a book for travel is well worth the pack space.
There, there.
So heavy.
You did what you had to. As did I.
Did you hear? Some puffed-up Altmer took the great stone out from Morning Springs, and an army of skeletons rose from the depths.
Prices have never been better.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat. My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us. You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maormer people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
Have his scent, and soon his heart.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maormer plan for Khenarthi's roost.
For the sake of the Dominion, I will oblige and follow the request.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now
I will do what's best for the Dominion. That is what I will do the best for.
Move, and I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go. Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take them away before I lose myself.
I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. Like, that's a new one. Not heard that one before. Smash your teeth to powder and choke on the dust. Like, that would be an interesting way.
Keep her away from me!
Like, those are... At certain points, like, those are like that. It is clearly not connected.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice. I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all. The Maormer have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
This is a fair point. If we're gonna commit military forces, we definitely want to make sure that we're defending someone who is on our team and not someone who's still playing neutral middle ground, because there's a possibility we could commit troops and then turn around and reject joining us, and we don't want to do that, not when the lives are on the line.
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Khenarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
There we go. Okay, see, now we can commit troops safely because they are officially part of the Dominion.
Hey, Slowpaws.
I think that is so cool.
You, yes, you. Commander Karaneth needs you immediately. The Maormer attacked Cat's-Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karaneth holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maormer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
Woo! How close are we? Look at that. One more. One more. Uno más, man. Uno más.
Did you hear? That Maormer ambassador was plotting against us all along.
It is as I said, Kirikolo. No good can come of them.
Quite right, my dear.
It is a good thing Vicereeve Paladil was here to put them in their place.
You there. The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort. Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Alright. So, if you need defense, I'll do my best, I guess.
Snakes! Giant snakes coming from the sea!
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key. Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran. No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack. The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving.
Okay, we definitely want to avoid that because the commander, who is our point of contact, did state that they want everyone on this side holding the line.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
Hey Coder, how's it going? Thank you for stopping in and supporting the broadcast. Definitely appreciate it. But how are you doing this evening? Well, evening for me anyways.
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance. No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
Late for you, East Coast, can't sleep. Yeah, I'm actually in the same time zone. I'm these are my normal broadcast hours, but tonight is going to be a shorter broadcast than normal. So, but yeah. I think we might be in the same time zone. 'Cause it's 1 in the morning here, so. What kind of Khajiit are you? You're a non-warrior. You are what we like to call civilian, which is perfectly fine. Very few people can actually have the ability to stand their ground and fight, not run in fear. It's a scientific thing with the flight, fight, freeze mechanism in your brain. So, no need to be ashamed. Just acknowledge how you're going to react so that way you can keep those around you safe. Khajiit like the sneak, right? Exactly.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Hey, those are the same ones I normally wear.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
If you haven't heard that song, look it up on YouTube. Warning, it stays with you. I'll definitely have to do that in the future. Right now I'm having difficulty keeping focused on the current task, so we'll have to do that when we're not doing the game here. But I will definitely check it out.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key.
If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us. I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
Let's bring the Marine.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Warm-up?
Oh. Oh, wonder how she's gonna react to this.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad. Sea Vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off. Hunting Sea Vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be alright.
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
Okay, so she gives an order. Okay, okay. Now is she gonna, let's go see where the other one is, shall we? Looks like above. Okay, okay. Must be that one. She didn't make it.
Oh, Nistel.
That's it? You're just gonna say oh in her name? I figured you'd be a little bit more upset by that. I did it. That to me definitely feels like it deserves to be more upset.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
You're not agreeable. I'm a fisherman.
I was Sea Viper our day.
Alright, so now we've been into the wild tunnels, or sorry, the wind tunnels. I think I'm going to buy that new home on sale this weekend. New home on sale. The Hunter's Glade, is that the one you're talking about? Oh. Oh my. That. How I wish I had the crowns for that. That is so awesome. Yeah, it's amazing. I'll definitely have to give it a gander. These are all the dungeon. See, now that's cool. The rest of this is just standard Nord dungeon stuff. See, now some of these are pretty cool. Yeah, no, I definitely really dig this werewolf lord thing. We will check out the house shortly. I don't want to forget what I'm doing. But yes, we shall definitely take a gander. The giant skeleton is pretty awesome. Giant dragon skeleton is pretty awesome. Right? Like, that almost makes that pack worth it by itself.
These totems seem to harness a combination of Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper completely. But no. Listen.
The wizard seems...
Don't cry for mummy.
Almost done here. At least it appears to be almost done.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
This is Ilsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma.
I thought I'd never escape.
Alright, so let's go find the Psijic projection.
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanafi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the Thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town. Ah, there's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the Lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes? It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanafi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself? You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanafi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Yeah, I bet you do, bud. Alright, let's go handle this.
Whoa. I wish Nistel could have seen that thing. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Well, yeah, of course there, bud.
Never have enough of that.
You can never have enough of any resource, and not in games like this anyways. Guess this would be more effective, huh?
I could kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Friend, you've done it. Quickly now, you must... Come! You must leave this place. Follow me.
Jump!
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course. The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
Maybe we should invest in
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was. The Maumor are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared. If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
But he says, is there an undaunted merchant that I can pay with alliance points? I have no idea. I believe the only merchants for alliance points are in Cyrodiil, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know that they are anywhere else.
The Prowler is headed.
So if there's not one there, I don't know that there is any other undaunted merchant. But that's where the alliance points are spent, to my knowledge. It's the only place is Cyrodiil.
I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Greetings.
Yep, no, wrong statue. Are you the only one? It would appear you are the only one. Let's go get this quest turned in.
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from? Old Raz sent you, eh? That could complicate things. Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all times, and this information will be critical in their calculations. I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that. Now, what's your name? I'll need it for the official register. I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Volkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well. Help? No, I don't think so. Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen. I see you. Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, so due to some, I'm having serious pain issues right now, and I'm having serious TBI issues, TBI related issues right now. It's making it very difficult for me to focus in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and call tonight's short broadcast here, and hopefully tomorrow or the next day I can get a full regular broadcast in at our normal time, which is this time period. Yeah, we'll see. But thank you guys for stopping in. I apologize for it being so short, but I knew it was going to be short. I've had a very busy week, a very busy day. So thank you guys, and I definitely appreciate y'all stopping in for the short broadcast that we did get done. And stay awesome. Stay an awesome, awesome group of human beings. So, and remember, most important rule, stay courteous, Legionnaires.